Hi, welcome back to First Steps with Rob and Jules. This week we're going to be talking about procrastination. Procrastinating is putting things off until it's the opportune moment for you. Just thought I'd define it right there at the start. So for me, I definitely I procrastinate a lot. So in this episode, we're going to, reach into our personal lives and experience and then pull out what works for us in terms of moving forward and not procrastinating. So, why do you think we procrastinate?
Why? I don't know. I think for me, like when I procrastinate, it's usually stemming from indecision, fear, like the lack of willpower to do what I need to do.
Yeah, I find that as well. But for me, it's almost like I've got to wait for the perfect time in order to stop procrastinating. It's almost like I've either got to go, someone's got to kick me up the ass and tell me you need to do it now, or I've got to go, well, you're running out of time, so you got to do it now or it's never.
But when that happens, like, you know how you said you're waiting for someone to kick you up the ass? With procrastination, like, when do you know when you need that kick up the ass, or you're actually waiting for that other person to set something up for you or do something for you?
I don't know. I think it's whichever one comes first.
Oh, okay. So you're actually waiting for someone to do it for you.
No.
Oh.
The other person, could come along at any moment, but I'm also waiting for myself to kind of just jumpstart and get into it.
Yeah, because I think that's another reason why we procrastinate as well, is that we're waiting for somebody to set it up for us so that we can take that first step.
Yeah.
Because we're too scared to sort of I don't know if it's scared or we just don't know how to start something.
Yeah. Yeah. So because we don't have the knowledge, we put it off so that we could possibly get the knowledge or someone else will do it for us.
Yeah, because my problem for years is that I have this dream or I have this vision, but I don't know how to get there. Like, I know I'm here and I want to get there, but I don't know the steps to get there.
Okay. For me, I'll be kind of going, well, I need to do this now. For instance, going to the gym. I need to do this now. And I actually do want to work out, only to go, one more TikTok, one more YouTube video, one more game of Candy Crush. That's where Candy Crush gets so much promotion from us.
I can't believe you're still playing Candy Crush.
But the impacts of procrastinating, I was thinking about this last couple of days, is pretty massive. Like, that one instance of indecision has a flow-on effect to so many different parts of your life. I think it hits one, your self-discipline, your relationships, your kids, and your profession or your work. So I've found in the past, just in terms of self-discipline, it's when I haven't attached any emotion or anything to working out, I've actually stuck to it. And then reading that Shoe Dog book by Phil Knight, or listening to it, he talks about the inner self and outer self getting in the way. But when you getting in the way of what you want to do or what you want to follow, but when you remove the self, you just do it.
Okay. I think is it because I didn't get that you had to throw Nike?
No, I always just say it like,
okay.
just do it, Nike. Like I actually say the whatever. And then in terms of relationships, I've sort of, going back, self-discipline, working out. When I don't think about it, I'll stick to it. I'll just do it. But when I don't really want to do it, like I'll make every excuse to put it off until I've either got to do it now or I just don't. I'll start fresh tomorrow.
Yeah.
Until it's next week, next month, next year, and you just don't do it, right? Relationship-wise, like it has a strain because I know in terms of our relationship, you expect me to do things as well, to meet you halfway. You're moving a lot faster than I am. And then sometimes I'll be like, yeah, but it's not perfect yet, which I think is a big part of it.
Okay.
So again, touching on what you were saying about self-belief, where you don't trust yourself to do that thing. Or you might not have the knowledge, so you don't think that you're validated in terms of or qualified to put something up. Like for me, it's content, right?
Yeah.
So I might not put up as much content as you. Well, I don't.
Well, for me, it's just not knowing the steps to get there. Yeah, not knowing the how.
Yeah. I don't know how to do a TikTok and put like little blurbs and stuff, whereas you do. That sounds like like bullshit. As well as like I've seen a flow-on effect as well with Brody. So when we I might even tell him, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, and then in his head he does the exact same thing to us.
Yeah.
So it's this it's almost like this endless battle where he's constantly looking to get more time and put off things like sleeping, or dinner, going to the toilet, washing his hands, and then like moving into like jobs that I've had where I might have been like, I'll put that off because that's a bigger piece and I'll need to focus on that and smash out little things. But I might not really like doing this task that I keep putting off. And that's also like procrastination there. Yeah. And it's like, all in all, it's like this massive discipline thing. Yeah. Have you like experienced that at all? In any of those things, like self-discipline?
Yeah, all of them.
Brody?
Yeah.
Yeah? Anything specific that you'd want to share?
Like, I think with me in general, just I've like put everything on hold because, like I said, I don't know how to do how to do it. And that's with all self-discipline, relationships, kids, and work. So most of the times, like say for example at work, if there's something that like I know I wanted to do, which was say I wanted to get into leadership, but I never knew how to do it. Oh no, not that I didn't know how to do it, but I knew that one thing that I had to do was get out of my comfort zone. And I needed to do like things like, present and facilitate and, facilitate meetings and all that. Right. And that was like way out of my comfort zone. So those were the sort of steps that I kind of delayed, or I didn't, and I had a mentor that actually tried to get me out of my shell, but I used to then sort of do so was like I buried myself in other, like, work.
Yep.
That I don't have time to do that.
So do you reckon procrastination is almost like the safety zone?
In most, yeah. And yeah. Most cases, yeah.
Okay.
But then there's other, like at the moment right now, I'm starting to get out of my comfort zone. I'm starting to do a lot of things that I'm uncomfortable with, but I still procrastinate.
Okay.
But now it's more procrastinating in like, I really want to get there. How do I get there faster? Like, what do I need to do? And more the how. How do I get there?
But do you procrastinate with things that now don't have an impact on you getting to that place that you want to get to? Like, is it you don't procrastinate the bigger things? It's almost like you procrastinate the smaller things that don't have as much of an impact on your life, in your eyes.
Yeah, I can't think of anything right now.
Okay.
But I don't really do much procrastinating now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you done it all. Like, we're almost two sides of a coin, like yin and yang.
Yeah.
Whereas,
actually, where I do procrastinate is gym and diet. That's where I'm like, I know I need to do this because I'm feeling like complete shit right now.
Yeah.
The 2 weeks that we've been off it. I know that, like, I need to work out as well every day to get that energy back. But I've been delaying it these past 2 weeks to get back on.
Yeah, right.
And now it's gotten to a point where I'm actually like, it's getting a bit too much for me to handle. So yeah, I'm like, nah, I have to.
We've actually flipped back a lot quicker and haven't procrastinated. So for the listeners out there, Jules and I were on the ketogenic diet and we had done it for 5 weeks straight. We were seeing like small results.
Yeah. Lost like 5 kilos.
But then we had all these events and we kind of just fell off the wagon.
Yeah.
So after a week now, we're jumping back onto the diet, which in the past we haven't done that before. Like, we haven't done a week and then back on. We've done nothing for months, sometimes a year at a time before we'd attempt it again.
Yep.
So just like disrupting that pattern already.
Yeah.
I think that, like, yes, we failed, but that's part of the process. Will help us get back into that diet quicker.
Yeah. I think another reason, well, for me personally, why we have like a quicker turnaround time for like getting back on dieting and exercise is because now I think because I'm procrastinating less now, that now, like, I know what I have to do and I need to do it because I kind of know how to get to my goal. But this is just the little hurdle that I need to get through to get there.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like if I haven't worked out or haven't been on this diet, I've been, what do you call it? Like, my mind's been a lot foggy. And right now I count on my mind to be clear, and I need clarity, and I need, imagination, creativity. And since I've been off it, I haven't felt that. So that's kind of like pushed me to get back on the diet because, like, I rely heavily on my mind at the moment.
Yep.
And I can't get that if, like, I'm not doing right with my body.
Yeah. Yeah. It almost seems like two elements there. The need and then the benefit like of that task. Like, you need your mind clear. You need it to, like, be as creative as possible and, like, sharp.
Yeah.
And that's one of the benefits of doing the diet.
Yeah, it's like a reward.
Yeah.
Like say, like, you know, those people who go into those competitions to see who lose the most weight.
Yeah.
Like, and they have that incentive to, like, you know, push them to do what they need to do.
Yeah, 100%. Man. All right. That might be something that we touch on in the next topic.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a lot of benefit there. There's a couple of strategies that we kind of looked into.
Yeah.
But I wonder if maybe we could do something with just like those things, the need and the benefit.
Yeah.
Because I think if we create something, then it's a lot more beneficial for us. And it's another option out there for anyone else that might need it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you even talked about how procrastination impacts our relationship.
Yeah. Like, how shitty do you get with me when, like, because procrastination, like, sometimes you might not procrastinate that much, like that week, right? And then next week, you can't be bothered.
Yeah.
So it also creates this inconsistency in terms of how you deal with people.
Yeah.
Like, some weeks I want to be like Father of the Year. You know what I mean? So I'll go above and beyond. I'll be like strict with my timetable and everything. And then the next week I might be like really chilled out and be like, yeah, all right, we can go to bed like half an hour later, and then that snowballs, and it creates inconsistency, which creates inconsistent results.
Yeah. And like with me, I need to, I rely so much on the energy in the room. And like, if, say I come in and I'm all like, you know, I'm on a buzz and everything, and you're at that, you know, that phase you were talking about where, you know, you just want to chill and everything. And I'm like, it's like a total buzzkill for me. But yeah, like, I know that impacts my part in the relationship. And then, like, because you're not sort of on that, you know, high energy with me, I'm like, okay, well, what's the point then? And so then I'll come down.
You know, we're not always going to be in sync.
Yes, I know that. I think that's when we will talk about the benefits.
I don't even think one of the benefits is being in sync. Should we say bye to the...
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Is that a result from procrastinating too much?
So I want to move into the benefits of getting moving again, stopping procrastinating, and some of the strategies. So I reckon we delve into the strategies that we know from some of the personalities and self-help guys.
Yeah.
So we researched Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. So she was on Tom Bilyeu talking about one of the strategies that she uses to get up, and
she was on impact theory. No, it just sounded really dirty.
Oh, she's
on Tom Bilyeu.
All right, man.
Hey, you wanted to start off with the dry jokes.
Yeah, but it wasn't filthy jokes, right? Well, mine didn't go straight to the gutter.
Yeah.
So Mel Robbins was talking about the 5-second rule. So she went through a really tough period and she couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah.
Like, not physically, she mentally just couldn't muster up the will to get out of bed. So then she created this 5-second rule. So she'd count down from 5. She'd do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then do the action. That was getting out of bed, and it actually helped her.
Mm.
And from there, she started applying it to the rest of her life and everything that she needed to do. She needed to go to the gym. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She'd like make her move.
Yep.
And it actually helps, and it's something that we employ with Brody as well.
Yeah.
So we go, Brody, you need to do this, and then he might say something, and then we start counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it gets results with him. It actually gets a lot of traction. You know, I'm destroying my glasses case, mate. I need your pen marks on there.
All right, Mom.
Has it worked for you? Have you tried it? The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, only with Brody.
Okay. Have you tried it with yourself?
No. But just to go back on Mel Robbins' story, she actually went through depression at the time, and that was why it was so hard for her to get out of bed.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to it tricks your mind from man, I should have took down notes. But it does something to your mind where you kind of switch from, do you know?
Well, it stops that process of your mind trying to swing back into a safe zone.
Yeah.
So that might be comfort of the bed because of the depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
And it disrupts that flow of thinking and then moves the thinking to your frontal cortex where you are creating action.
Yeah.
And creativity. Yeah. So you were saying?
No, yeah, that was it.
Okay. So that's the science behind it. Mel Robbins is real big about the science as well.
Yeah.
I find. So that's what I was going to ask. Do you try it? You don't try it in your personal life? Like in other things that you do?
Not that I know of.
Because I do like the 5-minute snooze.
That's the opposite of.
But when I have had trouble getting out of bed, I have tried the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it works.
Yeah,
it really, really does work. I haven't tried it with anything else except for getting out of bed. And it, like, you'll find yourself not jumping out of bed, but you will move. And I think that's all we need sometimes is just moving in the direction of what you need to do.
Yeah.
As opposed to just staying in the one spot.
Actually, we have done it. When we have to make a decision about something, and like, say, if I ask you something and like, you know, we usually take a while to answer and we're like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you'll like say whatever is on the top of your head.
Yeah, but we almost nearly kill each other when we do that as well. You're like, how dare you impose that on me?
Imagine how Brody feels.
It's true, but he needs strict guidance. But not me. I'm a free spirit. Another strategy can be to really plan your days out. So actually, you're right there?
Yeah.
You get mic burn from really plan your days out. So I tried it a couple of weeks ago in terms of planning my week out, but like I think I fell flat because I wasn't specific enough about what I was doing on the days. Whereas I've had days at work where I've planned out everything that I need to be in my calendar and I will smash it. I'll actually have more time than I thought.
How come you don't do it
at home?
Yeah.
I just never thought about applying those things at home. It's weird, eh? We have that separation between what we want to be at work. It's like we almost want to show our best selves at work, but then we don't bring those habits home as well.
Yeah. I think it's also like say for example with our weight. It's like we're in quarantine, so we're not going to see anyone, so why not put on the weight? Like, this is the time. You know what I mean? You don't really care.
Yeah.
But then, when you're actually going to work, it's like, nah, I've got to hit the gym. I can't go to work looking like this.
Yeah. So it's almost like we kind of fear it because our standards have dropped.
Well, it's whenever you're in a comfortable state. Like when you feel comfortable, you don't care, which is why they keep saying you push yourself out of your comfort zone, because when you're comfortable, you're not moving anywhere. You're sort of content.
Yeah.
It's like when when you're dating and you're like, trying hard to impress the other person, and then, you hit the gym and everything, diet, whatever. And then when you guys like get married or like, you're in a long-term relationship, that slowly dies off.
That's true.
That's happened. Like, I think we were both in shape when we met. Then 2 years later, bam, like we were, comfortable.
You don't see it. I think this is the same with procrastination. You put things off for so long, and you turn a blind eye towards it, and then all of a sudden it just disappears, that time.
Oh, actually, I have a question. When people say, I got to see it to believe it, is that procrastinating?
I don't think so, because that's relying on another person to produce results.
No, it's with anything, any sort of belief.
Maybe, but it might also be like a fear of commitment.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, would that be part of procrastinating? Like it's like you almost use an excuse that, well, if I don't see it, I don't believe it.
Yeah, maybe. But you reckon there's like heaps of guys out there that haven't proposed, that have been with their missus for like 10 years or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you reckon that could be procrastinating, not proposing?
Well, wouldn't that be the girl? Like, oh, I don't see the ring, so what do you mean?
Well, could be the guy as well. That might be an effect of procrastination.
Probably, yeah. Like for me, what the hell was that? I've proposed already. I don't think so much the proposal, more the like, say for us, we were just talking about this the other day when we had our argument, and like to me it was like, the way I took it was, well, if you don't see the result of what we're trying to do, you're not going to try.
Right. Okay.
It's a result of overthinking things, because then you're like, well, then that's risky, or I don't know, or I'm not sure. You know what I mean? You have that fear and worry, but then it's almost like you mask it with, well, I'm not seeing results, so it's not happening. Like, we're not gonna get there.
Yeah. Safety produces so many weird things in the mind, eh?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of feel like being in your comfort zone will create anxiety, depression, procrastination.
It's funny because being in your comfort zone is a lot more dangerous for you than being out of it.
I know.
Yeah. That's something that I've learned big time over the last couple of years.
Yeah, comfort zone is like the danger zone. But being out of your comfort zone and planning your days, being very specific and hitting those goals daily might lead to your purpose as well.
Yeah.
Or long-term goal, if you believe in long-term goals versus purpose. But we won't get into that now.
No, please.
Why do you reckon everyone should stop procrastinating?
It doesn't help you at all. I think with procrastination and overthinking things, you're in your mind too much that you it increases the fear of taking risks, and you start building up anxiety that for things that you haven't even tried yet. So you build it up in your mind, and then it ends up becoming a reality.
Right.
Yeah. So like for me, it's like if you with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, it's like you need to sort of quickly snap out of the state that you're in to take action. Because that's all it is. You just need to take action. Doesn't matter if it's like right or wrong action. I shouldn't say that actually. But I mean, like, either way, you're moving forward and you're learning.
Yeah.
You're doing something more than what you've done, like, while just sitting there.
Yeah.
So it's like, for us, the reason why I'm not as scared to take these risks for what we're going to do is because it's better than just sitting here and not doing anything and then like regretting, oh, what if I had taken that step? Maybe it could have been the right step. You know what I mean?
So whether or not it's the right or wrong decision.
Yes. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, well, I'm willing to risk it so that I know. And then from there, I can figure out where to go. You know what I mean? If it was the wrong decision, then I know, like, where to go now. Because I took the left path instead of the right path. Okay, well, I stuffed up on the left path. Now I need to get on the right path. You know what I mean?
Right.
But either way, then you know where to go after.
So if you get it wrong, it's a learning. Yeah.
So if you take a first step and it's, whether it's right or wrong, you still moved ahead. You know what I mean? And then you're just from there, it's the first step is always the hardest. From there, it's easier to then take the next steps.
True. Yeah, that's good. It's weird because I believe that I come from a very fear-based sort of place or upbringing. I don't think so much upbringing, but where I've worked, it's been very fear-based. So you don't take decisions lightly. Know what I mean? Getting it wrong doesn't sort of, it's not, I don't know how to put it. It's not celebrated if you get it wrong and learn from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get racked over the knuckles and told that you're not performing if you get it wrong.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm the same. I grew up with, I had a similar upbringing as well. In that aspect, it was something that I had to learn when I became an adult.
So how did you kind of break free of that?
When I started to get to know myself, because, I got to a point where I was like, I'm miserable at my job, and at home, I'm not really sort of meeting my parents' expectations of me, which was to go to uni, get a good job, and you know what I mean? And that's not what I wanted anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I knew there was just something missing, and I knew there was more to just going to get a 9-to-5 job and then coming home and then just, living your home life. I knew there was more to, a lot of that.
You're right.
I knew there was traveling and stuff like that, but I'm like, I'm still not getting any fulfillment.
Right. Yeah.
And then, looking down 30 years, also looking at my parents and how they've procrastinated their whole life to the point where now they regret a lot of lack of choices that they've made when they were younger. And how for them they picked the wrong choice and that was it. They had to stay there. It wasn't like they learned from it and then tried to find a better way. It was just like, well, this is how life is.
Yeah.
So like looking at them, I'm like, when I get older, I really don't want that life. Like I want more. And yeah, I also find, because I'm the eldest, I felt responsible to uplift my family as well.
Okay. And set the example.
Yeah.
For your siblings.
Yeah. So it was more motivation for me to sort of figure out how, how do I get out of procrastination? And that was when I was doing, the get to know myself. I was watching a lot of motivational videos, and then those videos touched on those, kind of topics and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, I didn't know that, so I might try that. Get out of your comfort zone. I didn't know that. Or get out of it. You know what I mean? So it was like I had no one around me that will tell me the steps to get there.
Right.
But just watching these videos, because now everything's on the internet.
Okay.
So just searching up whatever, and then I got there.
That's awesome. That's really, really good. I feel when I procrastinate, it's almost like quicksand.
Yeah?
Yeah, because everything that I intended to do kind of stacks up. And then I have no time to do it because I put all of it off for so long that I've either got to do them all really, really quickly, not experience them, but just do them. And then or I don't do them and I put it off. You know what I mean? And that putting it off to me is kind of like, well, now you got to do twice as much tomorrow. And it's so true what you said about you will feel that regret later because you do.
Yeah, I still regret not being in this mindset 10 years ago. I would have had more time.
Yeah. Imagine that was a lesson at school or a course at high school or something that was about strengthening your mind.
Yeah.
And not sort of teaching you very specific skill sets in different disciplines, but about disciplining yourself and self-discovery.
I think they will because your mental health is a big subject nowadays. I mean, you've got impact theory on YouTube. You've got, and he's started uni, hasn't he? Impact Uni, yeah. And then you got Mind Valley as well. And their goal is to change the curriculums in schools as well to, focus more on these sort of things. Yeah. I think probably in the next 10, 20 years, they will have it in schools. I wish I had it in school.
Same. I had no idea about it.
I know.
All right. Is there anything else?
What are your actions to stop procrastinating moving forward once we switch off the mics?
My actions. Can I think about my actions later? My actions definitely to one, like really kind of knuckle down on that 5-second rule with everything that I do.
Like getting up in the morning?
I get up in the morning. I let you sleep in.
Oh, please.
It's only on the weekends.
This guy, no, don't even go there. I'm the one that wakes you up in the mornings. This guy snoozes his alarm like 10 times for half an hour.
I don't snooze it. I just don't hear it. There's a difference. You know what I mean? But when I do hear it.
You just said before that you snooze it for 5 minutes.
That was a joke.
So you're lying this whole time?
Yes. I was lying this whole time. What are you going to do about it?
Kick you up.
Whatever. I've also got to frame it differently, I think. Like, I've got to focus on the need and the benefit. Like, why do I need to do this? Or what do I need to do? And why do I need to do it? Instead of just looking at everything like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the easiest way to get out of procrastination is to set a reward for yourself. Yeah.
But I also think I need to get out of my head, like, as well. Because I think I spend so much time in my head.
Yeah.
That you overthink it, like you were saying before.
Yeah. But what's the thing that you procrastinate about the most?
I think it's working out.
Okay. And because the reward for working out is to, be in the best shape, that's a bit too far, you know what I mean?
Yeah, whereas you don't see results now.
Yeah. So you got to set a reward for yourself in the, short term. So you got your long-term goal, which is, you're going to be in shape. What's your short-term goal? To keep you sort of disciplined.
Create a short-term goal. Okay.
To I don't know, making bets. I don't know. There's at work, no, for real, at work, they had this 12-week program, see who loses the weight. They all put in $20 each.
Yeah.
Whoever loses the most weight by the end of that 12 weeks will get all of that money. So something like that sort of pushes you to and for them it's oh man, 12 weeks doesn't seem like much.
Yeah.
And then, they'll, of course, if you're going to get I don't know, $500 at the end, why not?
Yeah.
So that was just an example, but yeah.
Okay. No, that's good. Okay. I'm just thinking because I can reward myself in watch a movie because then I would have earned one.
Yeah.
But if I get up early and do that, then bang.
Oh, so you're looking at daily rewards.
Yeah.
All right.
I shouldn't be looking at daily rewards?
Oh, no. I mean, okay. For me, it's more either your short-term goal or your long-term goal, and it's you give yourself that time to put in the hard work to get a reward in the short-term goal. So something to work towards, not be validated every day. So it's for example, with work, right? Are you also the type that wants to be acknowledged every single day?
No, not every single day, but for the hard work, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like that then.
Okay.
You want to reward yourself for the hard work, but not for just your daily movement.
But it's not. Working out's like an extra thing.
Well, is that another impact of procrastinating, that you need a reward every day? And if that one day you don't get one, then that's it.
Well,
You're back to procrastinating.
If the benefit's not great enough to outweigh the how you feel about doing the activity, maybe that's the case.
You don't think that's... Yeah, well, I get that, but isn't like with what you're talking about and, getting rewarded every single day, isn't that a bit entitled? I was trying to find a better word for it.
Potentially. Yeah.
Is it realistic?
Working out every day?
Rewarding yourself every day for working out every day?
Probably not.
So if you don't work out and you don't get that reward, would that push you to then...
I think I've taken it wrong in terms of, I thought you were saying daily rewards because I'm going to be working out daily, so you should reward yourself. Like, I thought when you were saying you should reward yourself, like look for a reward for doing the hard work. But then if it's daily that you do the hard work, do you get the reward daily?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't believe so.
So what should it be then?
Give yourself time to put in the hard work. Have a goal.
So you think it should be weekly thing? Did you work out 5 times this week? Yes. Here's your reward. No. Better luck next time.
No, I think that's too close.
A week.
Yeah, because what? If that week happens, you have that week and you didn't lose nothing, that'll just demoralize you even more. So you want to give enough time for, results to happen. You just got to put in the hard work. Yeah. So say for example, the 12-week program, that's 12 weeks that you can, that's been proven to show results if you put in the hard work. Whereas a week, you don't see nothing, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, well, no, I don't want to do it.
True. Okay. I kind of feel like setting rewards doesn't set the right doesn't send the right message.
What do you mean?
In terms of if you're doing something like working out, I'm probably thinking just working out, but
yeah,
that's the problem.
No. No, but I know with you, the biggest thing that you focus on is working out. So whenever you're feeling down, it's because you're not working out, or when you're procrastinating, it's more working out. It seems like that's the main thing that you want in your life. If you work out, that's it. Because you've mentioned goals before, and it was always working out
and getting in shape. Yeah. But I think it's also the fear of hard work. This is being extremely honest, but I think why we don't go to the gym is because we don't want to put the work in because it's tough.
Why for you is it mainly to do with working out and not any other aspect in your life?
I think because that's the only thing on my agenda.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Why is that the only thing on your agenda?
Because I haven't planned out my days. Remember, like I was saying,
why is that your only focus? Is it because that goal is to you the most likely to achieve out of any other goals you might set?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
So do you have goals for business?
No, I haven't really thought about that.
Do you have goals with like your career?
No, not really.
Do you have relationship goals?
Yes, I do. To all those things, I do.
Do you procrastinate on what to do with those?
No.
Do you do anything with those? Do you take action?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, that's what I mean. Like, working out is your main focus.
That I don't do.
Yeah, but that's the one that you're sort of hung up on.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking like more, how come there's not much focus on the other ones?
I think because they're not as real now.
So that's what I mean, is working out the main one you focus on because that's the most achievable one.
Probably, yeah. Which is determined by me, not by anyone else. True.
So, I don't know. So, you said that you have goals in the other areas, but you don't procrastinate on any of them, but then you also don't take action in any of them.
Yeah. Because they're not real right now.
Okay.
It's more like when this does happen, then I'll do this.
So it's the, if I don't believe until I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Did you have anything else to add?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to summarize?
So procrastination for us is that we overthink things. We wait for that opportune moment, and the impact that it has is that, you know, we end up not doing the things or delaying the things that we wanted to do because we, you know, fill it up with other things. And that, you know, the cause of it was fear, worry, anxiety, depression we talked about as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons why we procrastinate. But how we get moving again is, you know, take the 5-second rule, do the 5-second rule, to, you know, shift your mind out of it quickly, disrupt your mind, and your patterns, by doing something different. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't, you know, be content in comfort. Give yourself purpose, and yeah, I believe maybe set yourself a reward for the things that, you know, you've been delaying, as they maybe it might push you to take action. That's how you get out of it. Take that action. Take that first step. If you're not sure, Google and YouTube are good places to start.
Yeah. That was good. That was a really good summary. So I've got a quote here by Bill Watterson. And the quote is, "A day can slip by when you're deliberately avoiding what you're supposed to do," which is procrastination in a nutshell. What is the thing that you are most grateful for this week?
This week, it's gonna sound dumb, but the house that we're living in, I don't know. Today, I just randomly walked around the house, and I was just so grateful for the space that we have. We've been able to do a lot with this house. The space that it's provided us, as well as, just having our space that we can do what we want to do. And we've got the studio, soon to have an editing suite, which so many ideas that we could do, and this house has helped us do that. And it's also this weekend we had Rob's brothers over, so it's kind of in a way it's also brought family closer together, and it's something that we've needed, especially in this time with COVID-19 and social distancing. So
true.
Just grateful for this house.
Wow, that's awesome. Mine is family and contributions and surprises this week. Really, really grateful for the family that we have and that help us every week. And it's not just this week, it's every week.
100%.
And it's just kind of shown that we're getting through this pandemic together. And we're all thinking about each other and our hearts in the right places.
Yeah.
So we might be going through this horrible time, but it's made us closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No.
But everyone out there, please stay safe and
stay positive.
Stay positive.